A bill to update Georgia's hands-free driving law is now dead. Today, the state Senate voted down the legislation.
It would have made it legal for people to touch their phones while at a complete stop. Fox 5's Claire Sims joins us live at the state capitol. And Claire, the bill included some specific limitations.
Yeah, under this bill, the driver would have to be at a complete stop at a light or a stop sign, and their phone would have to be secured in a windshield or dashboard mount in order to avoid a ticket.
On the passage of the bill, the yeas are 14, the nays are 35.
Georgia's hands-free bill will remain intact, at least for now. State Senator Frank Ginn proposed a change to allow drivers to touch their phones while at a complete stop. Under the legislation, a driver could only touch their phone while at a stop sign, stop light, or pulled over to the side of the road. And the phone would have to be secured in a windshield or dashboard mount. Senator Ginn says it is easier for police to ticket drivers who are stopped at traffic lights than those who he believes are the real danger.
I'd really much rather our law enforcement community focus on going after those people that are moving and distracted.
But State Senator Randy Robertson, a retired sheriff's deputy, called the bill terrible legislation.
This is dangerous legislation, and I promise you, the men and women that go through GIPSTIC, that go through regional police academies, that go through EVOC training, they are well aware where their attention needs to be on the roads. And many times they do stop people who are manipulating their phones while traveling down the road.
Senator Ginn says he had a good idea going in that the bill would not pass, but he still wanted to put it to a vote so that the public could be heard. And he doesn't have any plans to push the bill again, at least not yet.
The message was clear. Said until the public weighs in and says, hey, we're tired of being preyed upon while we're at a complete and full stop. And that's one thing that's painful for me, is that I do see people that are they're actually being penalized maybe a full day's wages for violating the law when they're sitting still.
Senator Ginn says he thinks his bill would have made the road safer because it would have stopped people from trying to hide their phones in their laps, and instead of taking their eyes off the road, it would be right there in front of them. We will have more on that coming up on Fox 5 News at 6. We are live at the state capitol. Claire Sims, Fox 5 News.